Well, I'm in. That's right, Lisbon Airport. If you have a layover for 4 hours or less, this is the video for you, so you can do some sightseeing while you wait. Once you step outside of the airport, it's very simple. You're either going to come out through these or through those doors. If you see a bunch of taxis, then you're going to make a right and walk towards where you see this big glass infrastructure. Now, what you want to do is take the metro, and you have two options. Even if you have 2 hours or 2.5 hours, if you have 2.5 hours, I would suggest still use them and go down there. There's a tower right there that's called Parque das Nações, where the '98 World Expo Fair was, and you can see the Tagus River, which is the largest river in Iberian Peninsula, aka Spain and Portugal. And alongside the river, there's a lot of activities to do. At the time that it was constructed, it was the largest aquarium in the expo in Europe, and a lot of other interesting things. But before you get on the taxi, don't do that. Save yourself some money. Just come over here, look for the M, that M right there, and get yourself a daily pass. So I'm going to show you how to do that, because it's not that easy. So let's go. So when you come down here, come down the escalators, first thing you're going to see are these machines. By the way, those are some famous Portuguese people. If you're coming from the States, you're not going to be able to use your credit cards, because anything that doesn't have a cash, any type of method where there's no cashier present, your credit card is going to get declined. So make sure to have some euros. I would walk along the process, but we're limited with time. Excuse me. It's €6.95 for a daily pass. I suggest you just get that. Otherwise, you're gonna have to keep on refilling if you do more than one trip. So the card is gonna look like this, and you're gonna have to use this not only to enter but to exit. So the green sign. So all right, now that we're inside the metro, so to go to the Parque das Nações, you're gonna make that left. It's the red line. Very simple, as you can see. So you just stick to the left and just keep on going down. And at the third stop, you're going to be right by the mall and Gardorians. Alright, so let's see where we're going. We are right here at the airport. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and it takes us to our destination. I'm looking for another one. Let's see. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting 45 minutes, we reached our destination, which is the Orient Station, or in Portuguese, Orient, Estação do Orient. So just a nice little subway metro, nice detailing. I wish they would redo the New York subway system. Just very interesting. So, like I had said before, you need to use the card not only to enter but to exit. So make sure you don't lose the card, otherwise you're gonna have to buy it again. And this is why you don't want to be too frugal, and you want to do the daily pass, because your most limited resource while you're waiting for an airplane is time. So you only want to go through that one time. So you come up the elevator, and this is a metro station, a parking garage, a bus station on the back, but we're gonna go opposite to the bus stop, the bus station. And last but not leastly, upstairs it's got, being distracted because there's a lot of people. You got the regular trains if you want to go far, and you got time. Let's say you got 12 hours to wait for your next flight. I would highly recommend you go to Sintra or Cascais. Cascais I have a video of, you can check it out. Now everything is made out of glass. You can see there's somebody walking up there. The ceiling is made out of glass. Now you could go this way and just walk through the mall, or you can go through up there. So actually it's more interesting going this way. So let's go up this way. Either way, you can go down here, go directly to the mall, just keep on going straight, cross over to the mall to the other side, and that's where you have the Parque das Nações. But this one has a more interesting view. So as you can see, like I told you before, over there, that's the regular train station, not the metro. That's what I mean by regular. And the theme continues to be all made out of glass. So, no thank you. We got 30 seconds to walk across, so let's make the most out of it. The whole glass theme will continue all the way until the other side. So this mall in particular is named after explorer Vasco da Gama. For those of you who forgot who he was, he's the first one to go and find a route to India. And I believe the year was 1498. Isn't this a gorgeous mall? I have seen this mall because they have the middle pipe. Above it has a water pipe, and they used to have water cascading down on both ends. It was very visually appealing. If you're hungry, you go upstairs. Got the 2 levels. But like I had told you before, if you decide not to go up the way I told you, just keep on going down straight, and you'll be on the first level. Let me show you what Parque das Nações has to offer. Let's do this. Alright, so as you can see, unfortunately Portugal is still using masks. As you can see, I just crossed the mall in a matter of minutes. To get here, it took, all in all, let's say it's not too congested and it doesn't take you 20 minutes or 15 minutes just to get the card for the metro. It shouldn't take more than half hour to get here with the card, and then going back, since you already have the card, it shouldn't take you more than 20. So I don't know what that is, but there you have it. For people that like fast food, well, not my cup of tea, but you do have Taco Bell right there. Oh, this is a pavilion for concerts and expos, forums, stuff like that. And over here, you have the flags of all the countries that participated in the World Fair. Actually, I did see it right. It was 1498. They did the World Fair in 1998 to commemorate 500 years of Vasco da Gama's voyage from Portugal to India. If you're so inclined to do so, this whole area has a lot of activities. As you can see, go up in the air in those trolleys. Or you could go to the aquarium, of which I was talking about. I may be wrong, but I do believe at the time of construction it was the largest in Europe. And it's right there. That aquarium is bedded in the water, and I believe underneath they have a large aquarium underneath the river. Never went there, but I believe that's the case. Also, maybe a third of a mile down that way, you have the Lisbon Casino. So yeah, so that's the Altice Arena. A lot of concerts. There's it's the most internationally known expo or fair worldwide. But anyway, it's held over here, I believe. I know it's held in Parque das Nações, and I do believe it's held over there. And it's usually in November. And you get like all those major apps, they are present here. Either the CEO, if not the CFO, one of the founders. So they don't just send a PR person or sales representative to come to this place when they have that. It's held every year, and you get a view of the longest bridge in the European Union. I believe it's 12 kilometers long. I don't know what that building is, but over there you have places where you could eat. So now we're here. You could eat over here, enjoy the view. I'm going to ride, and you can see the entire space from one end to the other. So there you have it. We came from Vasco da Gama Mall, and that is Vasco da Gama Bridge. If you like the content, be happy. Like that dude right there. Give me a thumbs up. Alright, let's see. He seems a little uptight. I'm back. So on the other side of the Altice Arena, we have the Feira Internacional de Lisboa, International Expo Center of Lisbon. Also, if you're so inclined to, you can get the app and get one of these. It'll be pretty fun. That's just pretty. I'm moving along. So we're over here, and just as a reference point, just use that building. There's also another one behind it that looks similar. Use one of those two buildings, because on each side of the mall where we came from, those buildings are there. So let's keep on going. I would like to go to the other side, but I want to keep this simple. I don't want to navigate somewhere that may be a little complicated. All we did was come down the metro, get off it, go right across the mall to the other side. I initially went all the way down to the river, came back maybe a quarter mile between the river and the mall, and then the first thing you see when you get off the mall is this street, which is only for authorized vehicles, and this walkway, whatnot, for bikes, with this pretty little fountains. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This backpack is killing my back, and it just drains all my energy. So I do see that it's a bunch of high school kids, so it must be some kind of high school activity. So now we came to the left. If we would have made a right, you get to the casino, you can get to the aquarium, and then there's also places where you could eat. Let's change it up a little bit, and we're gonna go right through the middle. I guess no, it really is. The water fountains connect each other with this little body of water, this channel. Oh, this perfect right here. Bam. I like that. All right. So we went there, come back, want Starbucks. Got Starbucks right there on the other side.
Hold on. I missed that. In fact, I don't even remember them waving at me.
If you want Starbucks, it's right across from the arena. There you have it, folks. Now let's change it up a little bit. And instead of going all the way to the mall and going across it, how about I confuse y'all? Shouldn't be too much of a confusion. Let's go. Actually, it's not going to be a confusion at all, because you got the Altice Arena. Use that, like I said before in the video, as the reference point, because right after this building you got the mall. So instead of going through the mall, and I know y'all be going shopping, if you need SIM cards, we got for 10 euros. It's not bad, because you take everything into consideration. For example, AT&T International Day Pass costs $10, and that's for you to get reduced fees. So if you have an app like Signal, WhatsApp, or Messenger, or if you have an iPhone, iMessage, it's better just to get a SIM card, a temporary SIM card, for 10 euros. They'll give you enough bandwidth and enough gigabytes for a few hours, even for an entire day. So just to change it up a little bit, we're going this way through the street instead of through the mall, and get a different perspective. By the way, this Portugal and Brazil are unique in the fact that they do the sidewalks in similar fashion. So you have this it's pretty avenue, but this area has been completely redeveloped in the past 25 years. So if you're looking for old architecture dating back several hundred years, you need to go out of this area. I would keep it simple. Just ask for the Rocio Square, or go to Belém, B-E-L-E-M Tower, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So as I told you, as a reference point, just use the two buildings, and they both got an antenna-shaped or a fin-shaped thing in the front. That one for the side that we went, and that one for the other side. So we're back, going down the escalators. Usually they have, well, they actually have it right now. I guess they're packing up. Anywho, they have used boat fares over here, I think they're used, I don't know. You also got stores and stuff like that. But I do suggest you go get a custard cake. So let's go. Yeah, before we leave, we got to try out custard cup. So let's come over here. Let me market them for free. Oh, this looks delicious. In all its glory, the Portuguese custard cup. Not bad. Even though when I went inside, they had a titty fit. Because I was recording the pastries. I wasn't even recording anybody's face. Go figure. Anybody that doesn't have a camera, doesn't intend to record inside, I suggest this. Otherwise, keep it moving. All right, now we're really going back. It's 4:20. We're going down the escalators. See, it's going to give you an option, and I'm going to drill it so everybody really gets the daily pass to avoid this kind of situation. See, if you calculate just for 1 or 2 trips, if you do 4 trips, I think you're going to spend more money than getting the daily pass for one, economical reasons. But like I stated before, when you're just in an overlay, the most limited resource is time, so you want to make the most out of your time. And in case you run out and you have to recharge it, you're going to waste time in that. Anyway, I wasted time to calculate how long it really takes to get from the Orient metro station back to the airport. See you in a bit. When we go back, it's very simple. We go back on the red line, the same line we came. You see the red? The red. And just look for the side that says airport. That'll be the side to go back to the airport. We came from that side, and now we're gonna go back this side, back onto the airport. And it's going to be the 3rd stop, just like it was the 3rd stop on the way back, on the way here. 2 things I forgot to mention. One is it takes a long time from the entry point all the way to the terminal. It took me 25 minutes, yes, almost half an hour to get to my boarding location. So take note of that. The other thing is, when you go to the mall, and this is very important, almost all the shops, if not all, at that mall, Vasco da Gama Mall, you ask for a tax-free paper. They either give you a paper, or they're gonna excuse me, or they're gonna give you a number. They have apps, and automatically it goes back to your account. So the sales tax in Portugal is 23%, so I believe you get 23% back. The ones that are not used on the apps, you have to go to a location in the airport. You just ask. It's very simple. You go with the paper, and they either give it to you in cash or back to your card. So happy shopping. Enjoy the bridge. Enjoy Parque das Nações while you wait around. Might as well take advantage of that. So, hope that helps.